Hello everyone, this is MJ. Welcome back on the Code channel. I hope you all are doing great. So, friend, as of now, we have learned much more about the manual testing concepts. And as part of the manual testing, we have learned like functional testing, regression testing, retesting. So, if you want to know much more about that all concepts, please navigate to my channel and watch the all posted videos. Inside that all video, I have briefly explained all these things. Okay. So let's get started with the today's session. So today we are going to look about the sanity testing and smoke testing. So sanity testing is the type of the software testing done after the receiving or new build with the minor changes or bug fixes. That time we can check whether the main functionality are still working properly. See, whenever any kind of bug fixes, we identify any bug in the QA and that bug were reported. After that developer they are fixing that bug. Okay, once they push that bug for the retesting, so at that moment we can just test the upper level testing. Or suppose any small update came from the client, and that small update developer does in the development, and they have pushed that small update in the QA as well. So we have to check that small update. But before checking that small or that bug, we can go for the sanity testing. There we can do the upper level testing of the all major functionality like save button, cancel button, next button, right? Or any important fields like create, search. Okay. So this functionality we can validate. So inside the silent testing, we can check the whatever major functionality are there, they are working properly or not. Okay. So we can say that silent testing nothing but we can check the health of the application. Like after small changes happens in the application, our application is working properly. So that is nothing but the health checkup of the application. So that is the definition of the silent testing. Now, what is smoke testing? Smoke testing is the quick and basic test done one on the new build. Okay, so if any kind of a new build happen, suppose sprint one is done, okay, and that sprint one code already we have tested. After that sprint two development also done. So developer what they can do? They just push the sprint two code as well, and we have to test the sprint 1 and sprint 2 code together. So that time we can check the important fields, because the new build is pushed in the QA, new build added in the QA. So that time we can do the upper level testing and we can just confirm them, like the all major functionality is working properly, there is no major blocker. So after that we can go for the regression testing and end-to-end testing. Okay, so likewise we have smoke testing. So in that QA accept the build for the full testing if smoke testing fails. Okay, we can, as a QA we can accept the all build complete build from the developer and then we can test, and if there any major functionality is getting failed, then we can mark as a smoke testing fail. Then we can reject that and the build and say the build whatever build they have pushed, that build we are sent back to the developer for the fixing again. So that is the smoke testing. So friends, now the next point is difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. The purpose of smoke testing, like we can check whether the build is stable for the testing. Okay, and the purpose of sanity testing is like check whether the bug fix or any small changes works fine. Okay, when we can done that smoke testing after the new build or initial phase of the testing of the sprint, and when we can do the sanity testing after bug fixes or small update happens in the application. The scope of the smoke testing is mm, like we can cover all the major functionality like as I mentioned, like buttons, important buttons, switching between one screen to another screen, we have continue next button, right? Then create button if we have any kind of case, if suppose we have payment get within like payment options, that all things, that is the major functionality. And the scope of sanity testing, like we can say that focus on the specific areas. So smoke testing scope is broad and sanity testing scope is narrow. Means like we can specific on particular area in sanity testing, where in the smoke testing we can do the testing whole of the application. Then test level of smoke testing is like we can just verify the build which they have pushed, and in the sanity testing we can test post fix verification, like if any kind of fixes happens, then we can do. In smoke testing we can use automation after often the automated, like we can just validate the measure functionality. And in sanity testing we can just go for the manually only, because we have to just immediately we have to send the reports, right? So in smoke testing somewhere we can use the automation, but in sanity testing we cannot, because we have to immediately send, so we don't have that much time to do the scripting. Okay, like you can take the example like in smoke testing we have checking the login, sign up, home page, close. These are the things. In sanity testing, we can check coupons for fix or UI changes. Time taken. Smoke testing takes a little bit short time because they have like uh, basic validation. But as compared to smoke testing, sanity testing takes very less time. It's just only focusing on that particular affected part. So these are the basic difference between sanity testing and smoke testing. Now these two fields are very important as part of the manual testing, because developers always push the code or developer always give the fix, and after that they just mention do the upper level testing or do the sanity or smoke testing. So that time you have to do the all these things, and you have to complete that smoke testing. You have to give the basic reports, you have to give the quick reports as part of this two couple of testing. Okay, so that's it for today's session, and I hope that this video will be increase your knowledge about manual testing. So please like to this video and share this video with your friends, and please give to the subscribe my channel, because on this channel I'm going to post multiple videos regarding the coding as well, and I have posted multiple videos about the manual testing as well. Also hit the bell icon, so whenever I'm going to post any new videos, so you will never miss an update from the M code. And guys, there one more thing I want to add clearly, like I have created same name channel on the Telegram as well. So that channel is especially for the those candidates have any kind of query, they can ask there from Telegram as well. So you can just ask the question, I will individually give the answers of the all questions with an example. And even if you want any this PPT from me, you can just give requests in the comment of this video, so I will provide that. Okay, so that's it for today's session. Please try to get much knowledge about, please gain your knowledge, and see you in the next video with a new topic. Meanwhile, keep learning, keep coding, and stay connected. Thank you.